What's going on, everybody? Now, my man T.O. Hardiman, today, now, he's the president of the Violence Interrupters out here in Chicago. He does a lot of great work in the community with stopping violence in Chicago, preventing murders before they happen. Now, he had a workshop today called How to Stop the Killings Workshop. Now, this workshop was at Captain Hardtime Dining. It's on 79th Street. The address is 436 East 79th Street. Amazing black-owned restaurant, man. Food was amazing. However, take a look at what T.O. had to say.
We're the only community that's not organized. Right. And check this out. If you took the dope out the black community right now, take the dope out the community. The community would nothing be going on for law enforcement or nobody. Right. Drugs are a setup from the very start. The dope game is a setup. Let me tell you something. Every dope package that comes in the black community has a tracking device on it. And people need to understand this. Right. The legal gun trade is a setup. Yes, and we as a people got to recognize it for what it is. Because Black Death is a new hustle for everybody. The only way to stop killings in Chicago is black men must unify. Then we can take over the whole city. We as a people, west side, south side, east side, and north side, okay? We need to set up a system we can track conflicts that might be coming up in these communities. Because it hurts my internal spirit, I have to be honest with you. I mean, we all amongst men and women in here today, but it hurts my internal spirit when I see young boys 16, 15 being killed.
Right. This thing is getting serious. We play too much with the shorties. That's why they don't respect us. When I came up, you can even curse around us. Right. Elder. Me and this man fought against each other all our life. But if I seen him on the streets with his mother, the code said I couldn't do nothing. Exactly. That was it. Exactly. I could do nothing. Exactly. What happened to the code?
Now, T.O. comes at it from a perspective to stop the killings on the front end because the police come after the fact, which is true, you know. And I agree with everybody that was there. They had an opinion on how to stop the killings. In my personal opinion, if it's not a financial solution, we have to start at a financial solution because, I mean, even though those are solutions that work, true. But if people are in poverty, then you get the conditions and now you got to try to stop killings. However, if you get people out of poverty, you don't have to stop any killings, in my opinion, because they're not trying to kill each other because they have great jobs. They can provide for their family. Because it's facts. Look at any thriving black neighborhood. What do you see? What don't you see? Crime. It has little or no crime. What do you see in poverty-stricken neighborhoods? Now, I was on 79th Street. I'm a videographer, so I was covering this event. I'm going to do a video on this event. However, I was on 79th Street. Man, it's a lot of poverty. Foreigners own every business out there. Blacks own 2-3 businesses. Blacks are spending every dollar. The foreigners are taking millions out of our community, living in Palos Hills, Burr Ridge, and wherever the hell they live. Big mansions in those communities. Off our backs, off our hard work. That's our money we're giving to them. Do not shop at the Chinese food store. They would never spend a dime in your community. Now, we went to a Arab business corner store, and I was able to talk to the Arab that worked there. And he was saying, hey, you know, I tell people, you know, I don't care if they shop black, this and that. And I don't, you know, I love you people. I don't have any problems, and I hire some of you people. My thing to him was, okay. And he's like, I'm a friend to this community. I love this community. I love the people in this community. I said, okay, that may be the case. However, how much money have you put back in this community? You make $3,000-$4,000 a day. You're making millions off our community. How much money have you put back into this community? He ain't have a word to say. He hasn't put a dime back into the community he gets millions from. Now I asked him, hey, it's a Family Dollar across the street. Have you ever shopped there? He said, are you looking like, well, I didn't think so. Do you shop at any of these stores around the community? No. He goes back to his community to shop. So now, a lot of old timers at the, now I say old timers, but they not. They 45, 50, Some of them was 60, and they had a lot of solutions to stop the killings, and a lot of their solutions was have leadership on the streets. But if you're in poverty, it's gonna be crime. It's gonna be killing. You cannot stop it if it's a lot of poverty. You can't. It's impossible. Now you can try to have a religious structure. Now the Muslims, the Brothers of the Nations of Islam was there. Some of the Moorish Americans were there, and they were saying, to have a structure, to have a guidance with these brothers. A lot of them was saying, let's have leadership and structure in the community. Let's sit these young brothers down. But at the end of the day, you won't have to do all that if you get them out of the poverty-stricken neighborhoods they're in. If they have thriving businesses where they make good money, our millions of dollars we giving to the corner store, the liquor store, the Chinese food store, the hair store. If those were our businesses and they lived in the community and they put back in the community, our community will be thriving. These young brothers will not be killing each other. They wouldn't have a reason to. Two, they'll be too busy at work. Now, a young brother showed up at the meeting, and he said exactly what I'm saying. He got up there and said that, hey, these young brothers need jobs. We ain't got nothing to do. If we were working, everybody wants to be a millionaire. If we had jobs, it's just like how I was saying. I even got up and said just that, shop black owned. I don't know why black people have such a hard time with this concept, with shopping black owned. You tell black people to shop black owned, they got every excuse in the book. Can't do that. We ain't got enough that we don't have any stores. Look, if I don't understand why white people get it, Arab people get it, Chinese people get it. That's why they don't spend a dime in your community, because if they spend it in their community, their kids don't have to beg on their fucking knees to the white people for jobs. They say, if I spend this money in my community, my kid can just walk to the corner store and get a job because it's thriving. It's big business there. So, let me go to the black community. Let me snatch their money. Let me take it back to my community, and I'll do all my shopping here. Easily solved. My kids don't have to rob, don't have to sell drugs, don't have to wonder how the fuck they gonna eat the next day. They just go to work, come home, go to school. Then, if we need a school in the community, we all make great money. Let's just invest in this community. Or any fucking thing you want, everybody in the community will have big money to invest, and they can just all invest and problem solved. Once you have money, and let me tell you something, there's a study out. Every study, ask any nutritionist or any person that studies the brain. The brain, there's a particular part of the brain that is triggered by stress and poverty that controls behavior. Stress and poverty causes behavior. That's what you're seeing on the streets of Chicago. That's why you have so much killing. Now, everything everybody else said at this workshop was correct. Nobody was wrong. We do need structure. We do need leadership. But I want to catch them before they have to gangbang and need leadership. I want to catch them before they even want to gangbang. What we're doing now is like putting a Band-Aid over a bullet wound. We want them to grow up in poverty, start gangbanging, then give them leadership. It's too late then. Or grow up in poverty, start gangbanging, and then stop one killing. It's too late because there's more killings that's going to go on. The biggest problem, of course, now somebody said the household, that's true. Single parent household, that's definitely true. One of the biggest problems. However, the easiest problem to me, now this is my opinion, but I think my opinion is 100 spot on. You cannot shop in black, and a lot of people think that, we can't shop black on right now. We need somebody to just drop millions in our community, and then we can shop black on, and now we got everywhere to go. No, we have to start at square one. Square one is we stop shopping at the Chinese and the Arabs, put the motherfuckers out of business, drive them back to their own neighborhood. Good, they gone. Now We can shop black owned with our own. Now, okay, we only have 3 businesses in our community. Okay, every one of those businesses want to open up 5 more. However, we can't even get nobody to shop at their business, so they barely hanging on. But if we all shopped at these 3 black businesses, they're like, damn, they start hiring people from the community because they're going to need more work. They live in the community, so they're shopping in the community as well. Then they can say, hey, we're making so much, I can open up 2, 3 more businesses. Then the people in the community say, damn, those businesses are booming. Let me open up a corner store. And somebody and people, black investors, will want to invest in those communities. But we don't shop black owned. So black investors are like, fuck that. And we don't have the money. We don't have the money because we don't shop black owned. So that's my issue with, a lot of people had a lot of opinions. That's my personal opinion. I don't think I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think so. A lot of other particular factors, drugs, but drugs is a factor. Yes, there's a lot of drugs in our community. But do you see a lot of people using drugs that have a lot of money? Now, they may use drugs over here now, but do you see them strung out, sitting in front of a liquor store, and they got $100,000 in the bank? No, you don't. Do you go into a thriving black neighborhood and see a huge drug problem? No, you don't. Do you see thriving black community, them standing on the corner selling drugs? No, they don't have to. Why? Because they have fucking business, they have jobs. They don't have to do that. Period. It's just that fucking simple, people. It is. Now, you also got people in the black community that think that the mayor is going to invest in our community. The president, the governor, he needs to give us jobs, and we need to invest in our community. For one, why are we waiting? We got 500 years that says they're never going to do that. Why are we waiting on them? And a lot of black people say, oh, no, we can't shop black owned. We need somebody just to drop millions of dollars in our community, then we can shop black owned. Black people, we have to start back at square one if we want to save our children. We have to start back at square one. That scares the shit out of black people. I don't know why that scares them to fucking death to start back over at square one, eating noodles and growing our own food. However, we have to do that. We have to sacrifice. In the 60s, they were able to sacrifice. Black people now, oh man, they too busy. They too stuck on Master Biscuits in the big house and think we got to go shop there instead of shopping with your people in the field to better your people to get them out the damn field. We'd rather keep shopping in Master's big house. However, black people, we got to start back at square one. We got to start back growing our own food. We got to shop with each other at all costs. Once we start shopping, and that's the biggest solution. But black people, 80% of people are followers. If Beyonce, Jay-Z, Oprah, or somebody said black people start shopping black owned, that's why if you have the right message, they would never put you on TV. If you're speaking the wrong message, beg, complain, they'll put you on TV. But if any black leaders, if any black people on TV said, hey, black people, we need to shop black owned, they'll cut their ass off, never put them on TV again. So that's the solution. Some people think that you can beg your way out of this shit. Some people think you can pray your way out of it. No. We have to do for ourselves. Black people are too scared of that concept. I talk to black people. Hey, have you ever thought about shopping black owned, create your own jobs? Black people, our food, it take them too long and they got some nasty food. Let me tell you something. I'd rather shop with my own people, put jobs in my own community, send our kids to college, empower my own community, than to go to their community, give them jobs, give them power, send their kids to college just for better service and better food. Fuck that. I can find just as good as food here. Stop shopping at the Chinese food spot. They'll never shop at your spot. Why would you shop at theirs? They'll never invest a dime in yours. Why would you invest in their community? Think, black people, think. Also, I call black people the stupidest fucking people on this planet or in the United States because we are the only dumb asses spending $1.3 trillion a year and 98% of it on foreign-owned businesses and in white communities. They're living in big ass mansions, sending their kids to college, and off our hard-earned work. We are the dumbest fucking people on the planet. We gotta be. Now, black people. Now, watch. The other day, just yesterday, I was telling somebody, man, shop black owned. Now, I want y'all to go out there and tell somebody, hey, shop black owned. What do you think about black people shopping black owned? Black people are going to look at you like you got 3 heads. In fact, they're going to call you, are you kidding? What's that going to do? We got to continue to shop white and foreign. I'm like, oh my God. How in the fuck do black people not get it? Every other race gets it. Now, I even talk to other races. Hey, black people need to shop black owned in their own community. They're going to be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I agree, Donald. Yes, black people need to do that. You talk to a black person, they're going to be like, what? What's that going to do? Why should we shop black owned? They got every excuse. The biggest excuse is black people going to say, our prices are too high. We charge too much. I can go to the white man. I can go to the foreign man and get it cheaper. Okay, you think that you're not going to pay for it? Let me tell you something. When the businesses in your community close down, now your property value goes way down. Every time a business closes in your community, that's more jobs taken away from your community. That's your property value going down. Your car insurance goes up. Your home insurance goes up. Because now the motherfucker down the street that just got laid off is likely to come rob your ass. So now your property value is going to go down because the motherfucker down the street that just got laid off and can't find a job now, he has to sell drugs, gang bang, and do all that street shit. And now the insurance company is like, we need to charge you more because you're more likely to get fucking robbed. The insurance companies figured it out. The only fucking people on the planet that haven't figured it out is black people. Chinese people they'll go back to China and say, hey, come to America. Set you up a nail salon, hair salon, corner store, Chinese food store. Go into the black community. They are fucking stupid enough to spend every dime with us. I don't know why black people, when you come down to sacrifice and have to do something, black people are like, oh, hell no. I'm not saying you got to shop for black owned for everything. But if you have a black business in your community, shop there 2-3 times out of the week. Shop there once a week, but shop there. It's just that simple. I got to hook up on t-shirts now. I'm not ever buying another t-shirt from anybody else. Now I got to connect, black owned connect on t-shirts. Boom. Hey, partner, give me 5 of them. Give me 10 of them. This summer, all you're going to see is my own shirts. I got to connect now. If you find a connect, a black-owned connect, spread the word. Spread the word on Facebook, Twitter. Also, follow me on Twitter. I'm a videographer. I'm also looking for young brothers on the streets to finish a documentary. It's called The Chicago Way I'm working on. So hit me up if you want to be a part of the documentary. If you know some young brothers that want to be a part of the documentary. If you want to be on this show, just hit me up. I'm open. Anyway, I want y'all to like, comment. Let me know what you think. Peace. I'm out.